Hi guys, so as promised, I'm just going to show you guys, well, we're having a little experiment actually to see if we can make an improvised kettlebell out of a little idea I picked up on YouTube. So we're going to give it a go. So what you need is an old football or a volleyball I've got here. Cut it down the middle, cut about that wide, maybe 6 inches wide. Take out the bladder. You need a bag of post fix or postcrete you'll get from your local builders merchants. One bag, okay, that'll probably do you a couple of kettlebells, maybe 2 or 3. We're just going to give it a go. Ready mixed stuff, so you just need to add water. And the next bit you need for your handle is some of this plumber's pipe here. This is relatively new stuff, I think. But you'll be able to pick up a length of it from your local builder's store. And what's good about this pipe is it's plastic, but inside it's got a very thin metal sheath inside, which makes it bendable, bendy like this. Bendable, is that a word? Which is sort of your kettlebell shape handle. Mine's got a little kink in there, but it shouldn't matter too much. And it's gonna sit inside our ball. Okay, that's gonna fit down. And then we're gonna fill this volleyball up with postcrete in a minute when I make a mix. Shove my handles in and then let it set. It'll all set inside. We'll give it a go, guys, and then we'll make another video once it's done. Okay guys, so that's my kettlebell filled up, my volleyball filled up. Push my handles all the way down just so it gets to the bottom of that ball, and then I just kind of scooped it in. Made my mix here. What I forgot to point out was the mix you get, make sure you get the mix which has got the gravel and the stones inside with it for that extra weight. Made my mix up, spooned it in with the trowel there, and then I just tipped the rest of it in via the bucket, just filled it up as full as possible. So now, as I said, just push them handles down as far as you can, and then just keep that on a flat surface and let it dry. Give it a good few hours, let it dry, and then what we'll do is we'll clean it off, and then what we'll do after that is get some duct tape, some really good quality duct tape, and we'll tape up the gap we've got here. All right, cool. Hey folks, so our kettlebell has dried. So let's have a look. Here it is. So we wait till it dried, give it a good 3 hours or so, cleaned it all up, and then got the duct tape out, taped all around where that sort of cut was, where we put the cement in and the postcrete, taped it all up, taped around the handles, and I'll probably finish off taping all around it. So there we have it. It's solid. The handle's not moving. It's all set in, and it's absolutely spot on. It works really well, and there's nothing different to a normal cast iron kettlebell than this. I actually prefer these thinner handles. It's quite comfortable. Swings just exactly the same as a normal kettlebell. No difference at all. Absolutely none. And I'm not just saying that. The only difference is there is one. It's a little bit more fragile. So if you drop it on the floor, obviously there's a risk of it cracking inside. But as long as you don't drop it, it should last you a long time. It's absolutely spot on. So, just to recap, you need your bag of postcrete, get the one with the stones inside. If not, you can add stones. You need an old football or an old volleyball, cut a hole in it, take the inside out, put all your mix in. Handy tip actually, make your handles before you make the mix, okay? Because your mix will go off before you put your handles in, so you don't want that. But make your handles first. You can buy that pipe from your builder's merchant. It's the pipe which has got the metal sheath inside, which is what plumbers use now, which can be easily bent. You can get a 3 metre length of that for about £5. Bag of postcrete will cost you £5, maybe £6 at the most. Hopefully you've got an old football lying around. If not, they're pretty cheap to buy. So you could make 4 good kettlebells for £20. Definitely. Yeah, 4 or 5. Absolutely. Where that will cost you, you're lucky if you get one decent one for £20 these days. So you've got a whole set of kettlebells there for £20. And it's not just gimmicks, you know, it really does work. And like I say, I can't fault it. So chuffed to bits with that. There's your kettlebell, homemade kettlebell. You could paint it up and spray it if you wanted to. Made a little one as well, just because it was lying around. It's dead easy to make. It's nice to put it inside an old bowl just because it keeps everything inside intact and protected. So yeah, if you can't find this piping with the metal inside, you could use plastic piping instead. Plastic, the water piping as well. But you'd have to bend that, heat it up and bend it to make that handle. But yeah, dead easy to do, guys. Anyone can do it. It's good fun making it as well. So yeah, good luck, and let me know how you get on. Cheers.